I didn't hit the intro card. That's okay.
You got time. That's big enough. Hello and welcome to Tepke Gymnasium at Metamora Township High School for another exciting volleyball match starting our 2026 volleyball season. The Redbirds will be taking on the Titans of El Paso-Gridley tonight. I can't remember the last time we played El Paso-Gridley.
No, me either.
I don't know if we ever did, but I was looking up El Paso. I know they have a strong program in the junior high, and they have the same coach for their high school team, and I believe they went to state finals a couple years ago. I know they have a really strong volleyball program at El Paso-Gridley, so this should be an exciting game.
Yeah, I'm excited to see them. So far, the freshmen and the sophomores were tight.
Yeah, very close. They're very competitive for a small school.
Tight matches, yeah.
You'll be hearing the voices of...
Oh, this is Martin and Humphrey.
And I'm Margaret Breitbart. We have a few new rules for volleyball this year. Teams can now have 2 liberos per match, though only one can be on the court at a time. They don't need to have the same uniform as each other, just as long as they're wearing a contrasting color to the rest of the players' official uniforms. There's an anti-screening on serves rule, which says players on the serving team are prohibited from raising their hands above their heads during the serve until the ball has traveled past the net. And there's a double contact rule. This might have been out last season, but I don't know if we talked about it a lot. But that states that you can have a double contact on the second team hit as long as it stays on your own side. It can be touched by your teammate on the same side. It can be called an illegal hit if you send it over the net on the first or the third one.
Yeah.
This just gets rid of any judgment calls by any referees. A lot of people find those controversial.
Yeah, it's always, was that a double? I think that was a double. The ref didn't call it. They just want them to play.
Yeah, I really like this rule. I don't see any problem with it.
No.
There's a few other new rules about the sidelines and the team benches, but it's usually involving some crazy stuff that's happening. And if anything crazy happens, we'll let you know, but I've never seen any of it happen. So
yeah, we don't see that much here in high school. Maybe it's more of a college thing.
It might be. On Monday of this week, Redbirds played at Eureka High School, and they beat them in 3 close sets, another tough small school. Tuesday, the Birds played Notre Dame, and they won in 2 sets. They looked pretty good. That's the first time we got to see them this year. And tonight, taking on El Paso, another small school. I like it playing our county teams. That's pretty fun. This weekend, I think the Varsity's traveling to Plainfield North for a tournament. And then they're going to play Normal West next week. And I think that's their last non-conference game before we start conference play. So some good stuff. So we are going to pause for some messages from our sponsors, and we're going to let you enjoy watching the warm-ups. And we'll be back with the play-by-play after the starting lineups and the national anthem.
Edward Jones, this is Shirley speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hey, Neil. How are you? How was the trip?
With nearly 7 million investors,
Right here. Hold on 1 second.
you'd expect us to have a highly skilled call center.
Kevin, Neil Hawley's on line 1.
Okay, great.
And we do. It's how Edward Jones.
Germantown Grill, where our staff loves the game as much as you do. Football, basketball, baseball, whatever your sport, we'll be cheering right along as we serve up your hometown favorites. We've got everything you need to celebrate the wins. Food and flavors to satisfy any craving. Plus, the best private gaming around, powered by Gold Rush Gaming, the gold standard in video gaming. Only at Germantown Grill in Germantown Hills.
Welcome to Kaufman Wellness Center.
I have struggled with back pain for many years.
I've only had 7 decompression treatments, but I have already seen a huge improvement.
Throughout working and sports injuries and that type of thing, my body's been abused for well over 50 years, and Dr. Kaufman has kept me to where I could continue to work. I had carpal tunnel, and once we started the laser light, that tingling and numbness was alleviated.
At Kaufman Wellness Center, your journey to wellness starts here.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is... My name is H to the OV. I used to move snowflakes by the OC.
From vehicle graphics to civic landmarks, Martin Sign Service helps Central Illinois stand out. As a full-service sign company, we handle every step, from design and permitting to fabrication and installation. Precision craftsmanship on every sign, every time. For more than 65 years, we've delivered quality signs backed by experience you can trust. Visit martinsignservice.com for a free quote today. Building the signs behind the businesses that keep our community moving.
Snyder Village Home Care offers personalized care and services in the comfort and familiarity of your own home. Our experienced professionals provide non-medical homemaker services a few hours per week, up to 24 hours a day. We'll match you with the right level of care. All of our caregivers go through a thorough background check and are trusted professionals. We're here when you need us. Call Snyder Village Home Care for loving care in your home. We've moved back home to Snyder Village.
Whether you are buying your first home, selling your forever home, or selling a high-end property, J.R. Koch is here to help. With over $150 million in career sales, J.R. has the knowledge and experience to help you. For over 20 years, J.R. has helped people throughout Central Illinois buy and sell homes with local knowledge, proven experience, and straightforward communication. J.R. is someone you can trust from day one through closing. People first, proven results. J.R. Koch Realty. Let's make your next move together.
Good evening, volleyball fans. On behalf of the Metamora administration and the Board of Education, we welcome you to tonight's volleyball match between the Paso-Gridley Titans and your Metamora Redbirds. We ask that you please stand and face the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. This athletic event is conducted under regulations of the Metamora High School Association and the Metamora High Conference. We encourage you to demonstrate your sportsmanship throughout this contest, no matter what your personal feelings and goals may be. Thank you for your cooperation. Now, let's meet the Titans who
Well, there you heard the starting lineups for tonight's match. We'll get teams on the court. Officials will check the lineup. Liberos will come in, and we'll get going.
We'll be ready to go.
You always have to do the huddle. Huddle up. This game you will see, compared to the last game where we do have some line judges in the house. Pretty nice. Having two sets of officials.
I do like that. I like having the official line judge.
I do too. I think they like too.
Rather than like a student volunteer or a parent volunteer, it's a lot nicer to have an official.
It looks like El Paso does have two liberos and suited up.
Yeah, sitting on the bench. They have two of them. We're excited to see how that works. We haven't seen the game yet with the two liberos. And I do know that the amount of subs changes, I believe, when you're using two liberos, right?
I don't know. We're going to have to look that up. I thought it was still 18, but
I guess we'll have to.
We got to do our research, and we'll get back to you on that one.
We'll have to look it up. And how many subs you get to do when you have two of them. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah,
because it's always been with one libero, you get 18 subs. They can come in 18 times, but. Well, El Paso had a really good hitting warm-up, so I think we're in for an exciting match.
I think so, too. Hutchison's going to start us out. Nice, tough serve. Out of bounds, point for the Birds. Start off the match.
I like that start.
They do like to back set. A lot of them hit cross court, though, so we'll see if they can turn anything down line. I'm not sure. Hutchison again.
Moving it over into that 3 zone. Our block has to move. Both blocks have to move to close that up. So that's going to be something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, you need your middle to follow that hitter.
This is Gwen Adams serving. The junior for El Paso.
Good eye there by Wagner. Vanderschaft back to serve. Brown, Miller, and Spangler in the front row. Wagner in the back row as the libero. I think that's on the line.
That wasn't even close for them.
They dropped it at the last second, yeah. They thought it was high, but then that football, it will drop.
A float's like a knuckleball. We say this every time, but you think it's just a lobbed serve from the sidelines, but it's not. When you're standing behind it, it's moving left and right. And a lot of times it'll drop out of midair.
They'll clip the net. Tough serve there, Vanderschaft.
The air.
Yep. Nice big swing, though, from the back row.
Yeah, we are going to keep an eye out for number 3 from
number
Paso, Jada Reed. We watched her warm up, and
she's pretty impressive.
Impressive, so look for that.
Jump serve. Nice push there to the back. Just a bit long. Yeah, gosh. They hit a lot at that corner, so I'm not surprised that they're hitting that way. And I didn't see any lefties, so all their righties are going to hit that cross court. Vanderschaft moving the ball around. Good touch on the block. Good assist by Wagner. Hey, off fingers and down by Brown. Hitting high, I like that. She's off the net. Not full swing, just tipping the top of the block. That's going to take us to a timeout. El Paso's going to talk about this.
Yeah, Metamora off to a nice quick jump, but El Paso making some mistakes. Take a moment, thank our sponsors.
A thank you to sponsor Commerce Bank. Commerce Bank is proud to support the Metamora Redbirds. Redbird sponsor Easy Mortgage. Mortgage Matt and the Easy Mortgage team are here to help you land the lowest rate on your next home.
All right, thank you. We'd like to keep that momentum going. Right now, it's El Paso making the errors, so either they're thinking too hard about it or the nerves haven't settled down yet. Yeah. Hey, big block! How about that? That'll keep you nervous. Spangler and the Brown. Yep, nice big block. Yeah, I think Brown can scooch in. Try and make them hit down line. They didn't hit anything down line in warm-ups.
No, I think so too. I think you always start blocking off cross court, make them do the harder hit.
Corner to corner, Vandershaft, working the whole court. Yeah, over the center line.
Gonna call that a net on El Paso. It was
really hard to stop your momentum at the net.
Yeah.
You can't hit the net, we know that, but you're not allowed to cross that center line with your whole foot. You can step on it, but not cross it. That's more a safety thing than an advantage, really. That was a good outside set. Oh, just wide though. Just errors here.
Yeah, forced them to hit line on that one though, and
we did see them hit line on that side. And they are going to try and avoid that big block in the middle. Spengler's putting some hands up, and Miller is the shorter block. Good tough serves. Maybe a free ball for the Birds. See what play they run here. Little backslide. I like it. Oh, line time. Did she gain? Yes, she got it. Strong fingertips by Spengler.
Yeah, just the timing's not on a slide hit. Man, you got to be chasing the ball, and she unfortunately beat the ball.
Yeah,
she got there a little too fast. So the ball's still up in the air.
But made a strong attack. Nice run by Vandershaft.
Yeah, 10 points.
Being aggressive.
Did she start the game? Do we have a 10-point run on her?
No,
somebody else started it.
Yeah, Hutchinson started.
Maybe a 9-point run.
Yeah. How about a hand pass? Spangler coming in from behind the setter. I like that.
Yep.
And we're going to see Spangler serve. We know she's got a tough serve. Grace John's going to come into the front row, play some middle. There's that back set. Oh, cross court. Oh, they keep it on. Almost.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it was touching with it. Out of control anyway.
That might have hit the floor, but that's nice of them to let them keep playing.
Wagner's going to come back in for Spangler and play some defense.
Katie Hare, back to serve. She's one of the juniors here on El Paso. Ooh, good try.
Yeah. Tricky pass.
Hard to save that one. You're going to have to pass it out of the net otherwise.
I don't think she made up her mind if she was going to use her hands or her arm. Yeah. Dropped too fast on her.
Yep.
She can. Miller is front row. She can take that ball over with her hands. Another tough save.
Yeah, that hit the floor on that one. One error, one ace for the
Picking on Brown.
That's all right. Do the next one. She'll get it. Serve it to her again.
I've been trying to pick on that area right between those three players. She shifted Vandershaft over.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. How about high them? Off the hands. Nice soft block there by El Paso.
A back row attack. I'm not sure who that was on. I missed that one. I think the coach is asking too.
That was weird because 3 hit it.
I know. I don't know how that call was made. Sorry about that.
I don't either.
I don't get that call.
The back row attack. Springs front row.
Might be why coach was questioning it too. Nice save, Ella. That's a back row on her.
That's a back row block. That's what they call. Now, if the other team hadn't touched the ball, it would have been perfectly legal for her to go and reach as far as she can. But since the other team did, it turned her into a front row player. So
yeah, and she is back row. She can't do that now. Charlie Jones, Jr., serving for El Paso with the tough float.
How about Brown from all the way in the back? She set and was passed it way back there by the line, and they still set her with a low set.
Yeah, she hustled on that one.
Sometimes you don't have to think about it. It's easier to do that. I'll pass and then I'll go hit.
That's true. Your momentum's still going.
Brown to serve. Oh, tricky. Nice job. Getting nice back on her. Molly Tharp into the front row. Going to play some right side. We saw her playing left on JV, and now she's playing right on the varsity. As a freshman, she's looking fantastic. Nice tough serve from Brown. Smart tip of Wagner. Got in there. Nice play. Tried to stay control on it, but just got under it a little too far. I like that up by Wagner. That was beautiful. Good diving and stayed on her own side of the court. And now their number 3 is in the back row, so that's hopeful.
Thank goodness she didn't get a hit in that round.
No.
Jada Reed to serve. Nice pass.
Out to Van der Straff. Finds the middle back. Nice big swing. They get that ball onto her pretty quick. She can avoid that block.
Looked like they were playing a rotation defense on that. She had a nice big hole in that back.
I agree. That block didn't close. That middle back's wide open for her. Wagner back to serve. That means Spangler back in the front row. Play some middle for us.
Maybe a 1 or a 6 zone. Shoot. Yep, she hit it.
Nice up by Brown. Good D. How about a quick turnaround? I like her going in the middle. You got to set the play up.
Oh, nice.
Save by Van der Straff. And Brown's your third option. Oh, off the shoulder, but a good pass. Yeah. Nobody there, unfortunately.
Nice D.
We got lucky that nobody was up there. That was a pretty good shoulder pass.
No kidding. That was fun.
You can pass with any part of your body, head to foot, as long as it comes off in one shot.
Yeah, that last game we saw some people intentionally kicking.
Oh, look at that short serve. Dropped it in front of the 10-foot line. That is so hard to do.
You don't see that often, but also her foot got a little too close to that foot fault line, so
making you nervous.
Yeah, I hope she's paying attention to that. On this serve, we'll watch her foot.
What do you serve at the girl that just came in?
I can't tell what coach is calling.
Serve at the sub? Is that a 6? I don't know if I'd serve at 3.
I would not. Nope.
Or maybe they're trying to eliminate her from hitting the ball. Just off the block and down. They're on it.
A nice sizable lead here by Metamora in the first set.
Yeah. Just capitalizing on El Paso's errors early on.
Yep. Amber DePaul serving for El Paso, another junior.
Really tough. Yep. Miller can't go up, but man, play it off the net beautifully.
Yeah, smart, not getting in it.
Big block. Spangler, I think solo. Van der Straff was over there, but man, Spangler just controlling that net.
Metamora's blocking game has always been strong.
Yeah.
I think that's coach does a really nice job of getting them trained on how to block.
Them. Yeah.
Not watching the ball, but watching the hitter or the player on the other side. I think she does a really good job teaching blocking.
Yeah, I agree. Hutchison with a nice serve. And Spangler again. Oh, but too far out of bounds.
Not much you can do about that. No. That's what a hard hit will get you.
Yep. That's why you see people who are wailing on it. Yeah. Hope it goes out of bounds.
Gwen Adams to serve for El Paso, another junior. Also close to that foot fault line.
Nice set by Wagner. Back to Spangler. Gets the kill. Again, I love going to that middle. It really opens up your outside hitters because that middle blocker can't come out and close. Just gives them more opportunity. Brown moves into the front row. Van der Straff back to serve. Tough serve. There you go. How about an almost a?
I wish I could call it one. No aces yet, but we've had a couple.
She's pulling back. Oh, she took 3 out of the serve-receive rotation. Looks like we're going to have a sub. Your libero has to set out before you can sub in. Number 3, I believe that's Blake. Carrington Blake coming in. Going to play some back row for a libero. How about that's an ace?
There, I can call
that one down.
Heck yeah. She got caught looking at it and it chased her off the court.
Forced a timeout by El Paso. Nice job by the Birds. You're really just capitalizing on El Paso's errors.
Yeah, I'm surprised because
they look really good.
They had a much tougher warm-up than I thought.
You have to be able to pass. And really, when you have big blockers, it's easy to hit without blockers. I did say that. It's easy to hit without blockers.
Yeah, we watched them warming up, hitting, and going, oh, I wonder how they do when a block gets up there. Yeah, it's definitely thwarted them a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's hear from a quick sponsor.
Redbird thank you to Goodfield State Bank. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you.
Going to come back in here. Well, they're taking that full minute on this one, aren't they?
Yep. I always took the full time if I wasn't serving.
Yeah. Yep, you should. That's
make that girl hold that ball a little longer. Yeah. You see how she set that ball down? That's what you do. There's so many superstitious things that happen in volleyball.
I know.
She'll do great. Let's see, Van der Straff. Who's she going to pick on this time? Down line. Oh, cross court. But that was a good pass.
Nice save by that setter.
Oh, and it worked. Yeah, the one-handed save. That was nice. A point for the coach.
This is a sophomore serving, Edie Stouter.
Yeah, she looked good warming up, too. We were impressed by her hitting ability.
Yeah.
How about the bump kill? Oh, my. Hutchison finds the open spot right in the middle of the floor.
I mean, if you're going to pass it over for a free ball, that's a good way to do it. Either a deep corner or dead center of the court.
Yep, I agree. John's back in, plays some middle front. Spangler back to serve. Probably mad at the libero.
Yeah.
Oh, a high hit.
Man.
It's tricky when your middle is in there in the back row. And you're like, oh, I needed to go get that ball.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't let your middle pass.
That was fine. Katie Hare serving for El Paso. 22-11. We got enough of a lead to play around here a little bit.
Well, nice hustle, good saves. Good try by the Birds. Yep, gotta get that first pass to our setter. We don't want El Paso getting any momentum because really things can turn fast in volleyball.
Boy, is that right. Almost a side spin.
Good hand pass. Guess who's in the front row? Hello, Ella Miller. That was a nice continuation. I don't think she had to push that very hard to get over. It was almost a pass set. We're going to have some subs. This is where Maisie Keisner coming in. And our new setter, Lexi Fiveland, going to come in, take some sets. Going to serve it up first.
I just like that Fiveland's number is 5.
It's official. It has to be.
I feel like it was
on
meant
purpose.
to be.
I mean, really.
Surely. The nice touch.
That button.
She needed to touch that.
Yeah,
It was
going to that corner.
It was going in. Another sub. Putting in Charlie Jones, a junior for El Paso to serve. She's got some fun blue shoes.
I like them. Especially when they're all in black.
Yeah.
Nice. Big to Keisner. Nice big swing.
Little air off El Paso's hit.
Yeah, good block.
Gonna give Birds those game point
Set
here.
point
Set
here.
point.
Sometimes just having a big, tall middle that you know is on the other side will make you mess up.
That's true.
So they are almost like a block.
They are intimidating just standing there.
Tough serve. How about an ace to end that first set?
I like that idea.
Nice serve by Brown. 25-13.
Yeah, nice first set for Metamora.
Brooks did a good job pulling away from just taking advantage of those errors and staying in control. I think their speed maintained as well. So that was really good. Good play by the Birds. Gonna change our sets here. Who won what? It's teeny tiny print if you could only see.
I'm just looking for reset scores. I found the button. Oh, when I hit next set, it reset the scores for me. Listen, technology and I don't get along too well, but we're going to thank our sponsors here for a few.
And just laugh at ourselves.
Redbird sponsor, Hanover's Pub. Your favorite food and drinks every time you visit. Thank you to Redbird sponsor Kirby Foods in Metamora. Be sure to check out their signature Kirby items in the deli and meat departments.
It sounds fine up here.
Thank you to Redbird sponsor Mason Funeral Homes, proud supporter of the Metamora Redbirds. Get supported by a team with over 100 years of experience here at Merrill Lynch. Shells Travel. From weekend getaways to bucket list adventures to dream vacations, Shells Travel does it all. For a personal price plan, contact State Farm agent Greg Harmon today. A Redbird thank you to Zobrist Insurance, your total insurance solution.
All right, we're getting ready for set number 2 here. This time El Paso's going to start us off. Do we see some new faces over there in El Paso?
Yeah, number 19,
32. What about 32?
Katie Whisker, yep, 32 and 19 might be new numbers.
Well, we shall see.
Number 9 also. Oh, that's not a 9. Covered up by hair. Number 5, Harper Deckard. Yeah, they've got a few new players out there on the court, so
nice.
Changing up their lineup a little bit.
Carrington Blake starting the set for the Birds. Otherwise, everybody else looks the same. Brown, Wagner, Blake in the back row. Vanisher, Miller, and Spangler in the front. See if Birds can start off with a kill here.
Amber DePaul to serve.
Tough serve. Free ball for the Titans. Hey, nice big block there on her, but out of bounds. That's all right.
Yeah, and she did hit cross. We were just still moving on that block towards the outside. The ball just rebounded right off.
Yeah, that was a nice set. Pushed all the way out to the antenna. Great pass by Wagner. How about Vandesharp off the block and out? Just exchanging them there.
Off those hands. Anything you can do. I can be better.
At least as good.
Yeah.
Vandesharp back to serve.
Campbell made that look good.
Yeah. Brown into the front. Nice tough serve. Free ball for the Birds. See if they run Spangler that slide again. A quick slide. I like that. Just slide though,
Yep. Crossed her body again. It is so hard to hit right side as a right-handed player. We'll say it every time we broadcast, but
I like to see her just keep them going on to the right. You don't have to turn all the way back.
Yeah. Katie Whisker. Tough floater serve.
Good up though. Nice control. Brown hits hard. Ooh. Good block on that one.
Yeah,
when you know where that ball's going, your block is there.
Yeah, nice high set.
That's why that pass is important.
They gathered and said, hello.
Yeah. Pretty good block.
El Paso jumping off with the lead this game.
Another great pass by Vandesharp. Here's by Metamora, the start of this one.
Yeah. It's reverse of
Don't relax too much.
Reverse of the first set. They forgot we only got a lot of those points because they made errors.
Yeah. Hopefully the same pass here. Gonna pick it on Brown a little bit.
Yeah, just can't get that pass up to her.
Free ball to El Paso. Tough pass by them. Oh no, in the net.
Net middle on Metamora.
Spangler might have hit it, turned it off.
They're saying Spangler. Yep.
Sometimes when the players turn away from the net and they go to go get the ball, they hit it. Unintentionally.
Whisker still serving. Looks like the news just walked in the door to film.
Oh no!
Oh, with the ace, nobody watching. They're all watching that ball.
Yeah, I think one more of these and we're going to have time out here.
Yeah, that's what El Paso did. Same exact start, only reverse. Only they flipped it, reversed it.
She is a good coach.
Yeah.
There you go. Great pass by Wagner. Moved Brown. Yeah, moved her in just between those two blockers. There was a nice set by Miller. Much better. John's into the front row. Spangler back to serve. Well, she's got two of the barrels and not one of them in. And the long serve, another error by the Birds. Very good, number 9. This is a different look.
Yeah, this is a new, Alexis Elliott.
Ooh, this out. That was so close. The official is on the line. Throwed it out. Must be out. Coach isn't playing. Yeah. They were celebrating like it was in, but you got to do that.
Yeah, you fake it until you get the call, or at least make them think about it.
Tharp into the front row. They were back to serve. Nice float to that corner. Oh, that would have been a back row attack. She was up and that ball came over that net. That should have been a back row attack, but the Birds got that ball anyway, so. Tried the one-handed save. I think she's back row.
Yeah, I think so. She's
nowhere again.
Hiding behind the middle.
Yeah. Nice job. Good control by Brown. Knowing where she's at.
Yeah, not going all the way over across the net to get that. You gotta wait until it starts across the plane, then you can get up on it.
Yeah. Miller dropping short. Whew. That eliminates number 3 from hitting the ball. How about the quick to the middle? We haven't seen that yet. I like that. Yeah, they're pushing the ball out to Johns in the 3 zone.
And John's good timing on that swing.
Yeah.
Right through the hands of the black. Well, I like this comeback.
Yeah, this is much better. Look at that float. Dropped in.
Gonna drop in. 7-7 tied it up.
Moved it around, dropped it short, push it back in the corner.
El Paso gonna call a timeout.
Yeah, that was a good steady comeback by the Birds. Whew. We'll be right back.
Redbird thank you to Zobrist Insurance, your total insurance solution.
All right. We are very thankful for our sponsors getting the Redbird Community Network going.
Yeah, getting us up and running so we can still live stream. Thanks to all those
supporting all the volleyball happening here in Tipke Gymnasium. Well, let's see if Miller can keep the momentum going for the Birds.
It's like a new game, a brand new game. 7-7, we're back to 0.
That's how it works in Florida.
Back to the start.
Nice tough serve. That's going to be a little trouble.
Nice touch. Get a hit out of that. Something out of that.
I need a rotation on that side. Oh, mishandle. Unusual mishandle there. Nice D. I like how Miller is very good at playing her defensive position. She doesn't release too early, but she just stay in there and play some defense before she does her setting job. So hard to do. Yeah. Nice tough serve. That was a good set. Oh, but a big one. Tharp said, no, thank you. You can keep that.
I think John surprised herself. She turned around giving us a look of surprise.
She got a whole hand on that ball. She was all solid. That was a beautiful block.
It's funny when you surprise yourself at how good of a blocker you are.
Well, I think that just means Tharp set it up just right.
I think so too. She lined her up.
Tough pass there. The pass has kept that alive. Nice. Brown found the line. Bingo. Off the arm and then out of play. That felt good. I like it when she turns it line.
I do too. She's strong.
Scares me though. For those players.
Watch your face.
Get some face gear.
Nice tough serves. Keeping up.
Yeah, Miller is really. Oh, tough overpass. I think Vanishaft's quick. On the right.
I like that back set, but we saw a little touch on that, yeah? Yep. I thought so. Oh, good. I was going to say, the ball moved. It was going down. It came right back up.
Yeah, nice high swing by Tharp.
Yeah, smart setting option on that one. All of the El Paso's blockers were stacked over here.
Tough serve again. Brown pushing it back the opposite direction. Smart play. Right to the middle. Taking advantage of that rotation defense. Rotation's great as long as you're in the right spot.
Yeah.
Or you have that big block, and there was no block after that one. Miller just putting on a serving clinic, I think. Nice pass by Vanishaft. Oh, I like that quick. Behind the head. I don't know how Johns hit that very well, but she did.
And then turns around and blocks.
Johns and thought.
Tip coming.
Good read by Wagner. Oh, and the corner shot. Did she drop it in? Yes, she did. Nice play. Good hustle by the Birds. I like that quick and the quick again. 2 quick attacks in a row. So hard to defend that. Nice hustle by the Birds.
Ooh, that would give me the chills, the goosebumps of hitting. Man, that was great.
That was fantastic volleyball.
Another tough serve, keeping them on their toes.
Good hands.
Of course.
Yeah, thought the little roll shot. Nice. Yeah, hard swing, but nice block on the left.
I tell you what, that is who you want to block. If you're going to block anybody, block number 3.
Brown and Johns really. Johns is just closing all the blocks.
Closing it up.
Nice job controlling that. I would watch out for tips, but Wagner seems to be reading them pretty well.
Another tough serve coming back over.
She does a good job mixing up her serve. How about a back row attack? Why not? Why not? Pressure from the back row. Aiming at the open spot.
Is she bored with the front row players doing
Nobody in that corner. I mean,
doing all the things?
Who's left to hit the ball, right? Wagner. She can do it. She's a lefty. I gotta remember that. Miller mixing it up again, pulling that setter off the net. Oh, they got it back. Man, what a nice run by the Birds.
Great run.
That's a run that you might not lose your momentum right away, so they should be able to get it back here if they can get a good pass. 3 big hitters in the front.
Katie Hare back to serve. Metamora up the second set, 15-8. Easily won the first set.
Yeah, I'm moving a little better. I was barely near this one. I was a little worried.
I was a little nervous.
Nice jump set. And Johns just powered through.
Yeah, a nice snap of the wrist, put it right down in front of those blockers.
Again, that 3 zone is open right between those 2 blockers. Nice. I like that jump set by Miller as well. When your setter jumps in the back row, it might keep that blocker there just a little longer. Then like, oh, I got to jump with her.
Fake him out.
Brown, tough serve. Free ball for the Birds.
Hopefully get another play off of this one.
I like that. Yeah, I do too. That was a nice high reach. Good D by Miller.
Reach high.
Bump set. Oh, sneaky tip there. Dropping in.
I don't know that.
I think that was an accidental.
I was just going to say, I don't know
clean
that she meant to do that. I think that whiffed off her fingertips, but it sure worked. And Paige Kelsey, one of the seniors here for El Paso, getting a chance to play. Going back to serve. Sometimes that happens in volleyball. You get lucky with a whiff.
Beautiful pass. And a quick to the outside.
Yeah, nice coverage
on that one, yeah.
Nice coverage, but that's why she hits hard. You hit hard, it bounces off you. You hope it bounces out.
I think that time that blocker was all the way out on that line when she tried to turn it. That was good. How about again? Nice high reach. Ooh, that was nice back.
Wow, great set from El Paso setter.
Kept it alive. Good control by the Birds. Yeah, a little under the net by the setter. Good try by the setter, though. Yeah, her hand looked great, and she didn't hit the net, but she accidentally stepped over that center line again. I don't know how they stay out of the net. I'm always impressed with setters.
I know, when they don't go in the net, but they go under and completely under. You're like, how is your body contorting? They do practice that. They do practice it a lot, but still.
L1T coming into the front row. Going to play some right side. Wagner back to serve. Nice tough serve. Just out of bounds. And we did see L1T. She sets and plays right side for the JV team. So
yeah, did a nice job in the JV game.
In a great spot. Wagner again.
Oh, just a bit low.
I don't know if she's going for a short shot or just trying to get low over the net.
I think her toss just looked a little low.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though. Who knows in this game? Harper Deckard, one of the sophomores, serving. Wow. Nice tough serve. Took our hitters out of it. Oh, maybe not.
I think as long as she can get her body in a good position, she'll always try to attack.
Yeah, but you're supposed to. But
yeah, vanish off.
That was awful high. It was up in the ceiling.
It was. Once you're looking up like that, you can't see the court anymore. Good job by Wagon.
Nice.
Nice save by, like again, I don't know how she does it.
She saves it out of the net more times than I can count.
I think it would have been a back row attack if the other team had touched the ball. That's one of those where they get away with it if the other team doesn't touch it.
Yeah.
Blake back to serve. Coming in for Wenty. Pushes it down line.
Another closed block helps out.
Nice pass by Brown. Another quick out. Oh, she saved it with the left hand.
Nice reach. I was hoping she'd reach.
Yeah, I like that tip of the left hand.
She's got
that's how you
control.
keep it out.
Yeah, she can switch hands and go to her left hand if she's too tight.
Blake again.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, unfortunately in the net. That was a nice up by Blake.
Darn. Net call.
They're checking the score.
Yeah, it should be 20. 2013.
We have to go by the official book. They're talking about it.
Gonna fix the score. I'm pretty sure it's 2013. But maybe did I miss a point? Well, somehow I missed a point at home, or they have it. Oh, he just made it 20. It is 20.
They talked about it. Nice swing down line. That time she snuck it between the block and the antenna. Nice hard swing.
All right, now we're back to 21. Now I was like, I thought I had my score right, but in the gym it said something different.
Yeah, a lot of times you'll ask the opponents if anything's too confusing, even though the official scoreboard or book is the official one. Offhand, that's a big swing over there. By Reed,
Reed, yep.
That was a big jump. She got up. Hang time on that one.
Yeah, she can swing. She's an athlete. You can tell.
Yeah.
I do want us to win. Don't get me wrong on this, but I want to see Jada Reed over there get a kill like she did in warm-ups because it was impressive.
Fun to watch.
Katie Wiska, easy serve for us.
Nice footwork on that by Wagner. Good spot there. Oh man, nice hustle there by better.
Paso. Yeah, she's scrappy. She's going to go after every ball.
Yeah. Nice high reach by Spangler, finding that open spot. Hutchison's going to come in and serve for Spangler. That means Johns is into the front row again. Just a bit long.
Yep. We'll take that air. 2 points away winning this match against El Paso.
All right. Addie Hellweed coming into the front row. She's going to play some left side.
Get some playing time. She also played on JV.
Yep.
And she's a bit drop tipper.
Yes, she is. That was the perfect spot to tip to. Just over the block and too short for the back row.
We were just talking about that kind of drop tip when it just barely gets out of their hands and just drops straight to the floor. That's a tough one to receive.
Yeah, that was nice.
Alexis Elliott with the serve.
Nice pass by Blake. Out to Hellwig. Hey! Just a bit low. Nice swing though. Good push.
Let's get another good pass here.
Yep, this tricky rotation, Miller has two hitters. So her third option is the back row. Probably to Vanderschaft, which is this one. Nope, she's going to go out to Hellwig. Oh, I like that swing. Yeah, they would have said that block already knew where she was going.
They were lined
When you only have two hitters, you can really guess who's going to get the ball.
Yeah, that middle kind of cheats over a little bit when you only have a middle and an outside.
That's why I was surprised she didn't go Vanderschaft in the back row. She was right in front of her.
Yeah, she could. She might right now.
Take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Nice pass by Hutchison. What a quick. I like to go into Johns in the middle. Now, how about some hang time by Johns?
Sure, do it again here, girl.
There you go. And the whole league. There she goes.
Yeah, I like that.
Nice long reach. Setting that points for the Birds. And Tharp coming back in. Play some front row for Blake. Although, I think Blake can have front row for no. Yeah. You know you want to play front row.
You know,
Maybe not.
That'd be fun, though.
Miller with the serve.
There you go.
And almost ace.
Man, that team is scrappy.
There's Vanna Shref. Did she step on the line? Nope. There it is. See, I knew she had that.
Yeah.
25-17. Nice job by the Birds. Great fun seeing El Paso play. That was a lot of fun. And playing your county teams.
Yeah, and even though it felt like an easier win, that was tough. They had to play tough to do that. They had to play tough to do it. Good job, Redbirds.
Nice job. Thank you for watching us. Thanks for supporting our new network, Redbird Community Network. We'll be back September 10th. We have a little bit of break here before our next home game. And we're going to start playing conference games, so we'll be back against East Peoria. Come out and join us live.
Yeah, come out to the gym. It's a lot of fun.
Until then,
M&M out.